Hello everybody, my name is LP Pigman999. I did not expect to make two videos and of course two anime reviews in the same day. But I did. And I am. So, yeah, let's go. Let's get going. The second anime review today, maybe the first one you're watching today, I don't know. Whatever time I upload this and whatever time you, the viewer, watch this. I can't time travel, so I don't know when you're going to watch this. But when you're watching this, I am making the anime review for none other than Fate Stay Nights. I fucking love this anime. It was so fucking good. This is another time where I got a Malaysian bootleg box set type thing. They're just affordable and you get a lot of stuff with them. You know, the movies that have been made off of them and other animes, and it's just cool. So that's why I get them, and I don't and Fate Stay Night, the old one, which I watched. I should clarify. I am reviewing the old Fate Stay Night. I'm not reviewing the new one. I have been watching that though, and it's fucking good. So go watch that if you like the original. You'll fucking love the new one. It's amazing. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say fucking in this video. Anyways, yeah, this box set in particular, I just reviewed the Neon Genesis Evangelion, the anime series, of course. Not the movies yet. Haven't done that yet. Haven't watched them. That included the anime series and a bunch of movies. This includes the anime itself, the Unlimited Blade Works movie, and the new Unlimited Blade Works anime that just came out recently. Also, it includes the Cantonese version of the anime, which is basically Chinese, I think. I think that's Chinese. Cantonese is Chinese, right? I'm pretty sure. Look that up. I'm not 100% positive, to be honest with you. I think I know it's some Asian language. There. That should pretty much be. That's the most general way you could put it, honestly. I kind of watched. I was rewatching the original series, like the first episode in Cantonese. It's really weird. It's much faster in Japanese. It's different. The actors, the voice actors and actresses do a good job, but it's just different. You know, it's hard to watch in Cantonese as opposed to Japanese. It just feels different. You know. But anyway, enough of that. Oh, either way you watch it, it's a great anime. I mean, really. Now, I am a fan of the old series. This is not going to be one of those negative animes. I know a lot of people don't really like the original too much, and I know why, because it's old school. And I love how most people complain about the animation. They fail to realize this was made in like 2006. This didn't just come out yesterday, damn it. Okay. And Studio Dean, they're not the most flashy, animation studios out there. But they make pretty damn good animes, honestly. Not animation-wise, but, they make good animes. The Higurashi series, that's a great anime. Jikoku Shoujo, Hellgirl, I love that. All three of those are made by Studio Dean. So, as you can probably guess, I am a Studio Dean fan, just because they've animated a lot of my favorite animes, so. That Studio Dean critique aside, let's get on to the review after 3 minutes in. Anyway, so yeah, that's what this all includes. Now let's get on to the actual review. Fate Stay Night is a 2006 anime, as I've just stated. It's very fantasy-based, very different from Evangelion, which I just reviewed. Fate Stay Night is much more... I mean, Evangelion's slower-paced. Both are kind of slower-paced animes, actually, now that I think about it. Fate Stay Night did not have the most... it's not the greatest animation you'll ever see, but it's decent, and the new one just blows it way out of the water. Let's get one thing straight. I mean, the new one by Ufotable is fucking amazing. I mean, I think I've said that enough, right? It's amazing. They did a great job with that. Ufotable knows, they just have much more clean, much more fast-paced type of an animation style. It's more action-based, and I think it just flows a bit better. But with this one, it flows, but it's just slower. It's slower, and also, you gotta understand, this was based off a visual novel. I've played a little bit of the visual novel, though I never got too far. I only got to the Fate route, unfortunately. Then I was cleaning out my computer, I accidentally deleted it. Yeah, I say accidentally. I actually purposely did, but I can't regret it now. I have to re-download it and replay that, because it is a amazing visual novel. It really is. I mean, it's one of the best. Whenever you, people start to play visual novels for the first time, they always recommend Fate Stay Night. It's just a big name out there. But the visual novel, in case you didn't know, visual novels are kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to try my best to explain what they are. Basically, they're like reading a book and watching an anime at the same time. That's the best way I can find to explain it. But it's kind of like a book, but on a computer. It's weird. It's kind of like a game. It's kind of a book. It's really hard to explain, really. And it's anime, like anime portraits and of the characters appear and stuff. And sometimes there's voice acting. So yeah, it's like that. And in the visual novel, there's 3 routes, and Ufotable in the new one did the second route, Unlimited Blade Works. In the old one, it's technically the Fate route, but it includes elements of all 3. That's the weird thing. It includes several elements from all the different routes, so it's kind of confusing as to what it really is, and thus makes it kind of confusing to follow, especially if you don't know the visual novel. In fact, I think it makes it more confusing if you know the visual novel, to be honest with you. Because then you're like, which route is this? I don't know what's going on. If you're just like the regular person, you're like, okay, this is an anime? Okay. You're not worried about the routes and stuff. But if you play the visual novels, you worry about that stuff. Thankfully, I watched this before I played the visual novel. I do recommend, if you're going to get into Fate Stay Night, the original anime by Studio Dean, this anime is a great way to get into the series. Well, I say that, but actually, probably Ufotable's anime is probably better to get into the series. But if you watch that first, it feels this one just feels kind of like downgraded, But it's a good anime. For its time, it was a good anime. It was the best thing you had, really, for an anime for Fate Stay Night. And that's what we got. And it's a good anime. And basically, the plot goes like this. Basically, you got Emiya Shiro. You got, he's just an average guy. Well, I say average. I do the same thing for Shinji and Evangelion. He's even less average than Shinji is. He's actually kind of a magician. Basically, his dad was Emiya Kiritsugo. I forget his name. But yeah, Emiya Kiritsugu, something like that. Is basically a magician, and basically exactly what you think of when you think of a magician, able to use powers and stuff. Yeah, wizardry, stuff like that, kind of, sort of. It's more a fantasy based. I mean, wizard, magicians are always fantasy based, but yeah, it's very fantasy based. And basically, there was a big fire in like 10 years ago prior to the anime. And Shiro was pretty much the only survivor of that fire. And that fire was caused by the Holy Grail War. Or the 4th one, anyways. I think 4th. 4th one? Pretty sure it was the 4th one. And basically the new one, which now involves Shiro, and Kiritsugu has passed away. And now he has to continue where he kind of left off. But Shiro isn't as powerful as Kiritsugu is. Kiritsugu was. He only can do this one type of magic, which is called strengthening magic. And basically, it means he can take this wrench, he can infuse magic into it, and he can make it a better wrench. That's what strengthening does. It's actually more useful in combat than opposed. But he actually uses it for fixing things, too, in the school and stuff like that. So makes him kind of a handyman. Weird example, I know. But actually, it's kind of convenient because he actually does fix a lot of stuff in the beginning of the anime. And then you got Rin. Rin is kind of like a far superior magician. She is very powerful, very skilled, and basically it's kind of funny because she's the skilled magician. She planned everything out. She seems like the perfect. And I should also talk about the Holy Grail War more here because there's like servants who assist the magicians to get the Holy Grail, which is like this artifact. It's I think it might be something tied to religion. I'm not really sure, actually, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's called the Holy Grail, and everyone wants to achieve it so they can get a wish granted. And each of the servants want their wish granted, but they have to kind of work with their master. And each master can summon one of 7 servants. There's Archer, Rider, Berserker, Saber, Assassin, and Rider? Yeah, I forget all 7 of them, but yeah, it's basically those. Those are the main ones. Shiro gets Saber. Saber is kind of deemed like the best. She's kind of like the goal. Like if a magician wants to summon one, you kind of want to get Saber. It's what Rin really wanted, but Shiro got Saber, and Rin got Archer. There's a cool tie between Archer and Shiro, but I'm not going to get into that. That's kind of a plot thing, so I don't want to get into that. Actually, this anime doesn't touch too much on it. It's more touched upon in Unlimited Blade Works, but yeah, that's besides the point. Then what other character? You got Ilya, which is kind of she's a cool character. She has Berserker, and she's kind of a cool character. I don't want to get into her too much because there's a lot of plot stuff there, so I'm not gonna get too much into that. And then you've got Assassin. He's this guy who guards the temple, and he's kind of a he's an interesting. He's kind of a more silent type. You don't get to know too much about him. He's a good fighter, I'll say that. He's kind of an interesting character. I don't want to get into him too much either. Who else am I thinking of? Lancer. That was the one I forgot. Lancer. Lancer is a very, very cool character too. I like him a lot, and he has an interesting role in this anime. Towards the end, anyways, and in the beginning too. But you see him in the beginning, and then you're like, "Where's Lancer?" And then all of a sudden, the last 2 episodes, like, "Oh, there's Lancer. He showed up again out of nowhere." Really, like, just damn. But Lancer's one of my favorite characters. I really like Lancer. He's cool. Let me think. Oh, who am I forgetting? Caster. I think that was another one I forgot. Caster. She's a high level like type magician type servant. She was like this ancient sorceress back when she was in real life. Oh yeah, they're all based off like heroes of legend too. I forgot about that. And it's just a cool concept. It's a cool anime, cool characters, cool storyline. It's just cool. I like it. I really like this anime, and I feel like it just doesn't get enough attention. Everyone's worrying about SAO and Naruto and Bleach, and those are all good animes. I like Naruto and SAO and stuff like that. But these animes are the ones I really like. These like cool, different. They're different. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I like this anime a lot. I don't want to get too much into the plot. It just would be too much spoiler type territory. And I don't want to go too much into the character. Oh yeah, but we should talk about the priest. He's another cool character. Or a fake priest is written by Colin. Oops, that was kind of a spoiler. Oops, sorry. Oops. Oh, what's his name? I actually forget his name. He's a cool character though. I really like him. Kirei. Kotomine Kirei. He's a cool character. I don't want to get into it. I can't even talk about his character. He's a spoiler in of itself. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into his character. Just know he's kind of a interesting character. And that's and Saber. Saber is the one who gets to Shiro. Saber, and the romance between Saber and Shiro was a big plot thing in this anime, and it's really well done. And I can't express you. That's probably one of the best reasons to watch this anime. The relationship and the romance between Shiro and Saber is really well done, and it's up there with the romance in Spice and Wolf, and Spice and Wolf, another great anime, which I will review shortly, most likely, or sometime soon, anyways. But that's just really done. Never mind. Have you seen Fate Stay Night? Live It Like If You Enjoy. Have you seen it? What'd you think of it? Comment that all down below. Share in social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, or what the hell have you. My name's LP Pigman, and I will see you all in the next anime review or whatever else I may do. Until then, Pigman out.